Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is going to be game number 2 between Loner and MoonGlade. So far, pretty good series. We just finished game number 1 on Xel'Naga Caverns, and now both these players are spawning on Lost Temple. Now, this map, not a very good map for Terrans, or excuse me, not a very good map for Zergs. Beautiful map for Terrans, and I'm assuming that it was loser picks because obviously, why would Lost Temple be the second map? Unless, of course, Loner decided to pick it because, of course, he lost the first game on Xel'Naga Caverns. Now, this map, why is it bad for Zerg? It's bad for Zerg because Terrans can make so much abuse of this location right here. This huge plateau is the area where Terrans love to drop. This is a nightmare for Zerg because siege tanks or a Thor can pick off the hatchery right here, and it really forces Zerg to completely change their game around. This map is the one map in the map pool that forces Zerg to really play differently, and a lot of times Zerg players don't even go for the hatchery there. They'll even go for one base Spire to get early Meatless out to deal with the dropship that can come and attack this ledge. But the difficulty with going with the one base Spire is if the Terran player just plays a standard macro game, then the Zerg player is hugely behind. So MoonGlade is gonna have to make something happen here. I think it looks like he is going to go for the hatchery anyways, going to go for the 14 hatch. So he says, you know what, I really don't care. You can try to attack my ledge if you want, but I think I'm going to be prepared for it. And the one thing that the Zerg can do to prepare for that is just throw spine crawlers. Throw like one here, one here, one here, get 2 overlords on the ledge so you can spot the high ground. And then you have a small chance of dealing with the Thor, a little better chance of dealing with Thors or siege tanks. But at the end of the day, it's still very difficult. It looks like Loner is going to open up with 2 barracks aggression again. Wow, I did not expect this. And note this time that the second barracks is actually hidden in the back. And of course, Loner keeping his SCV here, he's actually going to hide. Oh, wow. He's thrown up a supply depot. He's not going to allow the scouting drone inside. And right now, MoonGlade has no idea that a second barracks is being constructed. This is very smart. And why is it smart? Because most Zergs expect the Terran player to go for fast barracks, fast factory, fast starport on this map 1-1-1. And in fact, Loner is going to go for 2 barracks opening, which is very unexpected because this map is 4-player map. And, you know, 2 barracks opening is more powerful on a 2-player map. Because the Terran has an easier time, obviously, finding out where his opponent has spawned. So here we go. Loner going to start to pump out the Marines. He's going to actually push out when he feels like he's actually going to move all his Marines over to the Xel'Naga Watchtower first. I don't know if I like this. I think it would have been better for Loner to just mass Marines inside his base, get like 8 or 9 Marines, and then push out. That might have been smarter, but right now, of course, actually MoonGlade has no scout. He doesn't know that there are Marines massing up outside his base at the Xel'Naga Watchtower, so it really doesn't make a difference, and there's a lot of Marines coming out right now. It looks like Loner getting prepared to throw down his command center, so obviously very smart play. This is the same strategy he used last game. MoonGlade unexpectedly throwing up a spine crawler. That was very lucky on MoonGlade's part to throw up that spine crawler. And I guess maybe MoonGlade just said, you know what, you did 2 racks on me last game, maybe you're going to do it to me this game. This was very lucky that MoonGlade threw this up. If MoonGlade had not thrown up a spine crawler, that could have cost him the game. So I don't know if that was luck or not. I'm pretty sure that MoonGlade never scouted the second barracks. So very nice play right there. Just reading into his opponent's mind. And this goes into playing long-term games against an opponent. You know, you play a series of games, you adapt your build accordingly. If your opponent does 2 racks one game, he's likely to do it again. So just be safe, 100 minerals, and it saves you the game. So very nice by MoonGlade. Right now, he needs to get his gas down. He does have gas. He doesn't have Baneling's Nest coming out yet. I really think Baneling's Nest before speed is smarter in this kind of situation. But it looks like he is going to get speed first and then go for Baneling's Nest. So his Banelings are going to be very delayed. And Loner still has a very powerful army of Marines just chilling outside of MoonGlade's base. This is about, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Marines. Make that 12, 13, 14, 15 Marines. I'm surprised Loner isn't pulling SCVs. Honestly, if a bunch of SCVs were pulled right now, it would be very all-in. It would be very much Foxer / Marine King Prime. but it could actually work, you know? I've seen it work so many times before, and Baneling's Nest has still not come out. It is on the way. Here we go. Loner gonna try to take off the Spine Crawler. I'm not sure I agree with that. He's gonna fall back, use some of his Marine Micro. He's still gonna commit to take out the Spine Crawler, but oh man, trying to take out that Spine Crawler right there, gonna cost him this attack. And now MoonGlade in a pretty good position. Nice Marine control, but not good enough. And the Marines all fall down and die. And the Zerglings now going to speed their way across Lost Temple into the Terran players. Oh god, what are you doing, Loner? You're going to attack your own command center. Target practice. The Marines here going for target practice, but the it looks like the Zerglings gonna fall back, and now the Baneling's on the way. So MoonGlade is going to try to completely counter here with a Ling Baneling attack. I don't know if Loner is prepared for this. He needs to throw up his bunkers ASAP. That's a lot of Banelings coming in right now. The Lings getting inside. They can cut around the back. It looks like the Banelings, they gotta go straight for the Marines. The Banelings gonna go in. They are not gonna hit. Oh, there we go. They hit some of the Marines, and they're gonna go for the SCVs. Very, very nice. A good and a very successful attack at that. I think that was about 6 or 7 SCVs that just went down right there. And you guys can see that the economy for Loner taking a pretty big hit. He originally was at 34, 35 SCVs, and because of that counterattack, MoonGlade was able to climb himself back into this game. It's now pretty much even. Lot of barracks here for Loner. My goodness, that's 6 barracks. Good lord, is Foxer? I think Foxer might be playing for Loner right now. Marine King Prime, I always call him Foxer. That's the way I always remember him, but it almost feels like Marine King Prime is playing for Loner right now. That is so many Marines. And finally, we have a tech lab going down so you can get that all-important crucial stim upgrade. And I'd like to see another tech lab for shields as well. But right now, Loner completely focused on pumping out Marines. Looks like he's going to get 2 free Overlords here. That's going to set the Zerg player MoonGlade in the red. He's going to be under supply now. He's going to have to rebuild his Overlord population. Right now, MoonGlade, I don't know if he has enough. He's getting his gold hatchery right now, but Loner still has a very, very large force of Marines, and they're coming forward. They're hunting for Banelings. They're hunting for Banelings that haven't morphed yet. These Banelings are completely exposed. Oh no, this is going to cost Loner. This is going to cost MoonGlade the game, I think. All the Banelings get picked off. Oh my goodness. And that was a very smart play by MoonGlade by Loner moving forward. He saw the Zerglings running up here and he picked them off before the Banelings could morph. And now MoonGlade desperately trying to get some Banelings out. He's morphing 4 out right now. He does have 1 up here, but that thing is almost near dead. Can these 4 Banelings save the day? Can they do it? Comsat goes down. Marines realize that there are Banelings here. Micro your Marines! Oh, takes out about 5 or 6. There's still too many Marines here. I think that Loner is going to take the game right now. All the drones scurrying for dear life. They don't want to die. The hatchery is going to go down. Loner here said, I don't even need to use the ledge against you. I could just go mass Marines. And it looks like it is going to be successful in that regard. MoonGlade right now has more Lings, he has more Banelings, but I don't know if he can even come back from this, even if he takes off all these Marines. There we go. Very nice Banelings, picking off a bunch of the Marines. The drones coming out here to fight as well. Actually, you know what? MoonGlade is not completely out of this game yet, because remember, the drones can run over to the gold hatchery over here. Completely forgot about that, and the Zerg player is still in this game. It's still pretty bad. 53 to 36 harvesters. So MoonGlade is definitely behind right now. But it's not over completely. MoonGlade needs to get a layer down. He needs layers so badly so he can get Baneling speed. Baneling speed would completely stomp on this mass Marine build. And look at this. Look at this. Loner says 6 barracks, excuse me, 7, what is it? 6, yeah, 6 barracks is not enough. I want reactors on all of them, so make that, I don't know, multiply that by 2. Except for, of course, the one with the tech lab. So, I don't know, that's like 11 barracks now. That is a crap ton of production. Completely focused on Marines. And Loner has the economy to support it. He has, what, 60 harvesters right now. That's 30 to every expansion. He's got gas mining very, very strongly right now. So, he's going to go ahead and transition into siege tanks. No, actually, he's going to transition into Hellions with pre-igniter. So, he really wants to deal with those Zerglings in every way possible. He's also getting Starport right now, so no doubt he's going to get some dropships out. And Loner is just looking better and better. MoonGlade, what's his strategy here? Either he goes all in with mass speedlings, or he goes for mass economy and try to play catch-up. I think he's going to try to play catch-up. He's getting his hatchery reestablished right now, but it may be too late. It may be too late. Here comes Loner. He's bringing out his Marines. He's bringing out 2 Hellions in the front. The Hellions don't have pre-igniter yet. Crucial that the Lings surround these Hellions first, and that they do. The Banelings once again exposed. Very open to attack here. Now they're morphing out. They do not have speed. They're going to pick off a bunch of Marines, though. More Banelings are going to do pretty good damage. And it looks like Loner, most of his army getting taken out there. And of course, 28 Zerglings now morphing out of the eggs. But I think Loner is going to actually fall back. He's not going to dare push forward anymore. He's going to rendezvous with his forces and reestablish his army. And of course, he's got the remember, he's got the economy. He's got double the economy of the Zerg. The one thing that the Zerg does have going for him, the one thing that MoonGlade's got going for him, is he's got this gold. And going for mass speedling, you need gold. You need the gold minerals. Oh my God, the blue flame is doing so much damage. But MoonGlade has to pick off those Hellions. Those Hellions are so good against Speedlings, and he has to throw everything he's got to pick them off if they're going to be exposed like that without the Marines. Loner now, he's got actually +1/+1 on his Marines. He's now working on +2/+2. This game is looking more and more difficult for the Zerg player by the moment. Banelings finally now have speed, so that's one thing that MoonGlade does have going for him. Can he do this? Very nice Marine split by Loner. He prevents all the Banelings from doing maximum damage, and he has a huge stack of Marines still alive. And now the drones, no matter where you run, you will not escape. The Marines here, oh, 2 drones actually escaping. Doesn't really matter though. I think that is going to pretty much be GG for MoonGlade. He's got more Banelings coming in here. Last hope, last hope. He picks off a ton of Marines, but not enough Banelings to deal with these Marines, and the gold hatchery is going to go down as a result. So Loner is going to take game number 2, and we are going to move on to game number 3. Keep in mind, this is a best of 5, so it can go either way. It looks like MoonGlade is just short of a GG here, about a couple seconds away. Marines doing a ton of damage, and MoonGlade, GG's out of this game. IEM tournament here. We're going to move on to game number 2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that broadcast. HD signing out.